So the aim of Youth Parliament is to engage young people by providing opportunities and create social change by making a difference.
Slough Youth Parliament is an organisation that gets the elderly people of Slough to listen to the youth people, because we are the next generation.
I hosted the equality event, which was an intergenerational event that we had in the Curve. The reason we did it was because we thought the thing that Slough was lacking was an intergenerational conversation. It was that conversation between sectors of society that might not have that conversation on a daily basis.
17 schools took part, in which we received a really high turnout.
Slough Youth Parliament is the voice of youth in Slough.
37 members now make the Youth Parliament. This includes the young carers and the LGBT group.
We all sit around the table and we discuss different ideas that would help the community and benefit Slough itself.
Sent representatives from our Youth Parliament across Slough libraries to volunteer during Mental Health Awareness Week.
So one of our manifesto points is working on mental health and reducing the stigma of mental health.
On Mental Health Week, young people in Slough were delivering mental health assemblies.
With CAMS, so Children, Adolescents and Mental Health Services, had meetings with them where we've been able to convey our views. We've been able to tell them from the genuine perspectives, from the perspectives of young people, what people in our school have told us.
We successfully lobbied Slough Borough Council to support votes at 16 and to provide, again, universal counselling services in Slough.
When it comes to votes at 16, this is a massive campaign for us.
We should have a voice in the decision-making process that directly affects us every single day, and we shouldn't be denied this right simply due to our age.
So we have just been working towards that by meeting up with MPs, talking to other young people to try and get them on board and make them realise that having the vote is really important.
We would sometimes go on away days or residentials.
So recently we just had a workshop in Longridge where we explored gender stereotypes and we discussed equality, which links back to our manifesto about promoting equality for all.
Debate Mate was an event that we had in the Curve to come and talk about debating and arguing and putting your point across in a way that is diplomatic and fair.
Meeting with Slough head teachers next week to set up a Slough PSHE network.
And as a result of that, we now have the Slough PSHE network. For the first time, that's local secondary schools working together, sharing resources and looking to align some of their content.
So that we have a curriculum in our school that prepares us for life beyond secondary schools. This includes learning about sexual health and relationships, learning about mental health, learning about finance.
One of my personal achievements is getting onto the Cultural Education Partnership.
So me and Callum, we got interviewed by BBC Berkshire.
Becoming a rep for the Thames Valley Police Community Consultation Forum.
Youth representatives from the Slough Youth Parliament were invited to the unveiling of the first statue of Millicent Fawcett.
I also presented to the Wellbeing Board.
With our partners XR, we've held 4 young people's question time, and most recently there was a special with the local MP Tandesi.
As an opportunity for young people to express their views with local decision makers.
Another one of our achievements would be hosting the Slough Youth Awards. This year will be our 3rd Slough Youth Awards that we have hosted, and the aim of the Slough Youth Awards is to showcase the talents of young people.
Make Your Mark is a way for young people to share their views with local decision makers.
And it will go up to the UK Youth Parliament where there will be a debate in the House of Commons.
Last year we were top in the country with just over 9,000 votes.
This year in Slough, we achieved over 11,000 votes in the Make Your Mark consultation.
95% turnout, coming second in the UK. So that's a great success story, and that definitely wouldn't have happened without the Youth Parliament.
Knife crime was the most important issue that had received nearly 3,000 votes in Slough. So now we know this is something that we need to tackle directly.
Get involved in the Youth Parliament. You can speak to youth reps at your school.
There's always links online, and social media plays a really big impact.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, which is at Slough Youth Parliament, or search Slough Youth Parliament.
And it's easy to get yourself involved, and when you see opportunity, I recommend you to grab that opportunity.